Hello, welcome once again to another edition of the Coach's Corner program. I'm Jeff Ruth, and Harding head coach Williamson joins me, and I hate to say same old, but it was kind of same old last week.
Same story, yep.
And you played a really good football team last
Yeah, we
week.
did. I mean, our three losses they haven't lost a game yet. They're all 4-0. So you know, they're a pretty good teams we're facing. So
I have to talk to the AD about that. Last week, your general impressions against a good Shelby ball club.
I mean, we played well at times. Again, we just made some mental mistakes, some physical breakdowns at the wrong time, and that continues to haunt us. And you know, we keep telling them every day that we put it all together. We're a really good football team.
Well, hopefully it'll come together Friday night against Highland. Highland, the team that's they've been kind of up and down this year, but certainly capable of scoring a lot of points.
Oh, absolutely. Last year they just physically beat us up. So you know, they're a good team, well coached. We'll have to bring our A game to beat them.
All right. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the highlights from the contest last Friday. We'll preview the game this Friday with Highland. We also have a couple of the players we'll talk to, and we'll do that right after these words. Once again, back on the Coach's Corner program, and Coach, this is week 5.
Yeah.
Hard to believe.
Flying by.
It feels like this week, and really most of the first 5 weeks, it feels like, you know, the middle of August with 2-a-days, doesn't it?
It does. The weather's dry and hot, so it's flying by, that's for sure.
Some of those tackles, I'm sure, in practice, probably, you know, somebody makes a hard tackle. It's hard to get up after after landing on concrete.
Yes.
I'm sure at times.
Yep, absolutely. Yes.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from the game last week on the road over at Shelby.
The little slip screen there. We miss a tackle, and there they go.
All it takes is one, isn't it?
Yep. You can't miss open field tackles.
Their field looks very similar to Harding's
It
field.
is. It felt like we were at home. And we laid it on the ground there. Kind of just got to do a better job of protecting the football. They hit us up top.
They have you up 20-7 in the fourth quarter, but
It was the other way around.
that was wishful thinking, I think.
Yeah. I believe we were in cover 0 there, and we got beat.
You know, you had, 256 passing yards?
Yeah.
And looking at some of the stats, it looked like Connor had another pretty solid game as quarterback.
He's solid. He was solid. Had some good quarterback play. Ray J. Hobart didn't play. He had a thigh injury, so he's our starting running back. So that hurt a little bit. Kwame Scott filled in, and he did a good job. But Ray J's averaging over 100 yards a game, so missing that in our offense, and plus he's such a weapon out of the backfield, it hurt us for sure.
So what's his status moving forward?
Should be back this week. He practiced yesterday. We had a green shirt on him where he was no contact, but we think he'll be good to go this Friday.
Okay, other than him, you're
Yeah,
pretty
pretty
healthy after 4 weeks?
Yep, pretty healthy after 4 weeks. So, We talk about it all the time, just one way and guys and two way. Justin Long's been going both ways, and he tells me after every game, Coach, I'm spent, I'm done. So, hopefully we can get one of those linemen to step up so he don't have to do it both ways.
Mm-hmm. You still got a pretty solid kicking game, Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
Jackson's
Jackson's
a
solid.
nice season.
Yep, he's having a great season. He had a great job, did another great job kicking the football.
All right. We come back, we have a couple of the seniors we're going to talk to, and we'll do that right after these words.
Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen is a unique dining experience with made-from-scratch ingredients and meticulous preparation of each and every plate. At Bucci's, you will not find a canned sauce in our kitchen. Every sauce from marinara and alfredo to our scampi and marsala is prepared from scratch every single day for every single meal.
Don't forget the dessert prepared from scratch in our kitchen. Choose from fresh-made cheesecake, tiramisu, brownies, or creme brulee for a sweet treat to finish your meal.
Bucci's is also expanding with the addition of our Dock Lounge, featuring the best in local live entertainment, as well as a variety of signature cocktails and limited menu items.
The upstairs Urban 501 area is available to host your most special occasions and private events.
Also coming soon to Bucci's is our fabulous outdoor courtyard area where you and your friends can enjoy outdoor games and entertainment. Located at 320 West Center Street in Marion, Ohio, Bucci's Italian Scratch Kitchen, Urban 501, the Dock, and the Courtyard are your one-stop entertainment hub for any event, large or small.
Once again, back on the Coach's Corner program. This is the segment where we talk to a couple of the players. Will Adams to my immediate left and Ty Butler to my far left. Will, we'll start with you. Talk a little bit about your role in the team.
Yeah, I'm a right guard. I play offensive line. I'm a captain.
I didn't pick you as like a cornerback or a safety
No,
guy.
Yeah, wish I played there. Quarterback was my dream, but
Okay.
too big to play.
All right. How long have you been playing football?
About now, been playing since I was 6, so this is year 11.
Did you come up through like the Marion Midget football program?
Yeah, youth. I played 3 years of Marion Midget, and then ever since it was for Harding.
Okay. Talk a little bit about, you mentioned a little bit about your role and so forth. Just kind of talk a little bit about the season in general, if you would.
See, right now it's a continuation of last year, really. We just continue to improve off of mistakes, and we're learning as a team, really, and just trying to learn as we go on.
Being a senior, you're one of those guys that, saw a different coach really for the last several years. Every year was somebody different, and then now we have a little bit of continuity with a second-year coach and most of the coaching staff back. So how much of a plus has that been, knowing kind of what to expect from the coaches and what the coaches can expect from you guys?
Well, yeah, this is really the first year I've ever had a coach for 2 years in a row, so it's really nice. It's a lot of the same things in the playbook, but also we have more confidence to execute and do our jobs.
Talk a little bit about the off-season conditioning, because I know you guys got after it pretty good during the summer, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, he works us. We do a lot of college programs, so we run, we lift. We really just work, and work. That's all we did. He made sure we were on task, and it helped us get ready for this season, not be tired, play football.
You've certainly been pretty much in every ball game. I know a couple of games kind of gotten away from you, late in the ball game, but it's just, a couple of plays here or there that really has been a big difference, hasn't it?
Oh, yes. This is just small things. We got to work on the small things, and as soon as we get those small things under control, we can be a great football team.
They always say, especially with the senior, from week 1 to week 10, it goes by so quickly. Does it feel like this is the halfway point of the season coming up this week?
It's unreal. I mean, it felt like yesterday we were December lifting again, but it's flown. Really don't know where the time went, to be honest.
Yeah. Being a senior, talk a little bit about kind of what you and Ty and some of the other seniors do to kind of instill confidence in some of the younger players.
We really just try to set an example. I mean, we tell them not to do certain things, like in the locker room. We show them a good example, clean our lockers up, and when we're on the field, always hands-on with them. If we realize they're doing something wrong, even if they're on defense, we try to help them out as much as we can.
Good. Do you play any other sports?
Not this year.
Okay.
I have wrestled in the past, but
Okay. All right, well, good luck, and hopefully we can start to turn things around this week with Highland.
oh yeah,
All
we
right.
will.
Thanks, Will. Ty, kind of the same question. You know, you've been through this program now for a while, second-year coach, and the coaching staff is, you know, a lot of the same guys from last year. Just how much of an advantage has that been to you and the rest of the players, you know, knowing that you can rely on a lot of the same things from last year?
It's like, it helps kind of because, like, we're used to it, and, like, it's not something we have to get used to or learn in the process of rebuilding a new team and focusing on, like, the young players that we have. And to help them also learn because we're coming from experience, so we can also help teach them plus the coaches, so it's just more experience for them too.
Yeah, it probably had to have been kind of frustrating, you know, freshman, sophomore, another coach, junior, another coach. You probably got to the point like, you know, okay, how long is this coach going to be with us? But he's certainly made the commitment to be with you guys, you know, long term, and that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it totally makes a big difference. I wish he kind of came my freshman year instead of last year.
Talk a little bit about the position or positions that you play.
I play wide receiver this year, catch the ball, you know, touchdowns.
Now, did you play a different position last year?
Last year I was on defense. I played DN. Yeah.
Okay. So, biggest difference between playing defense as opposed to offense?
I think offense is a lot more fun and, like, getting the chance to actually put up points for your team instead of stopping the other team from scoring.
Yeah, and you guys have been scoring some points this year. You know, Connor's a new quarterback this year, and he's really put up some big numbers. Just kind of talk a little bit about the confidence you have with him as a quarterback.
He's a really good quarterback for, like, I personally, like, I'm not trying to say anything, but I like him better at the quarterback this year than how he was a wide receiver last year. I feel like he does more for our team when he's at quarterback, throwing the ball to all the wide receivers we have. And his vision for the field is just, I like it.
All right, great. Did you play any other sports?
I play basketball and I do track.
Okay, do you have a favorite?
As of right now, probably football.
Okay, whichever one's in session probably, right? And the coach is standing right over there, so you better play football.
Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully we can turn it around. Again, you know, it's week 5 already. It's coming up on the halfway point of the season. Still a lot of football to be played. Still a lot of wins hopefully out there. And hopefully you guys can turn it around with Highland on Friday. All right. Ty, Will, appreciate you both being on.
Nope.
We'll be back. We'll preview the Highland game coming up on Friday night right after these words. Once again, back on the Coach's Corner program, and Coach got Highland coming in here, and of course they had one of the top running backs really in the entire state.
Yes.
It seems like he was there for 6 years.
Yeah.
He really wasn't, but he certainly is a big miss for them this year.
Yeah, he actually got week 1 in college season. He got 4 carries for Toledo, so that shows you what kind of player he was.
Okay, so he's playing varsity,
Yep,
right? Okay,
yep.
I wasn't sure if they were going to redshirt him or
Yeah,
not.
no, he's playing, so
And
that's how
of course,
good he
And
is.
Toledo had a big win last week.
Yeah.
Mississippi State, like
Yep.
to see those MAC schools do
Yeah,
well.
absolutely.
They have a very capable quarterback, though.
Yeah, Stover, he's a good player. Plays both sides of the ball. He plays their hybrid on defense, and he plays quarterback on offense. And his brother's also on the team.
And of course, I know they're now 1-3, but you know, in their first 3 games, I mean, they had some tough competition. They lost by 2 points. I think the first game lost to a good Dalton Ball Club. So this is a team that's played some tough teams so far.
Yeah, they're a lot like us. It's like looking in the mirror. You know, they played some good teams, and they're a good team. You know, it's going to be a tough game for us, but you know, we feel pretty confident.
Yeah, and this really, in all honesty, this is a game you really are kind of pointing to, and
Yeah.
because you need to turn it around.
Yeah. We tell the guys all the time, you're at home, you should win these games. So, you know, we're having a good week of practice and, come out and get it done on Friday night.
All right, well, hopefully we'll have a W to talk about next week.
Sounds the
All
plan.
right, Coach, appreciate you being on.
Appreciate you.
It's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Coaches Corner program. Invite you to tune in each week for another edition of our Coaches Corner program.